Men are lost, let's face it. Something's broken in the way men operate today. We're living in a time where men are afraid to lead, afraid to take risks, and afraid to live their true voice and purpose. What happened to men who were frontliners? Men who lived with purpose, with strength, and with a mission that was created based on their own unique masculine lived experience. In this video, we're talking about men who have lost their way, how the matrix has confused masculinity, and how we can bring men back to their Coreality. Let's dive into this uncomfortable truth about the problem with men today. You've heard me use the term frontliner. So let's start with defining what a frontliner is. A frontliner is a man who leads by example. He's not just existing, he's thriving, pursuing his mind's goals relentlessly. He doesn't bow down to the system, to fear, or to outside pressures. Instead, he moves forward with purpose, driven by a mission that defines every choice he makes. A frontliner is a man who creates culture, sets values, and leads his family, community, and the people around him. He doesn't ask for permission to lead, he simply does. Here's some key attributes of a frontliner. Living with purpose. Every day is a pursuit of his mission. Fearless leadership. He's not afraid to stand up, even if it means going against the grain. Self-sovereignty. He creates his own reality based on Coreality, not external approval. And unwavering commitment. He lives by his code, driven by self-mastery and excellence. So, tell me, where are the frontliners today? What's happened to men? The truth is, men have become passive. We've seen a culture shift where men are more disconnected from their mission, unsure of their roles and lost in the matrix. Society has softened men, pushing them to abandon leadership and the pursuit of growth. Instead, men are told to fit in, to suppress their natural instincts, and to exist without purpose. The result? Unrecognizable generation of men who no longer know how to lead, how to be assertive, and how to create their reality. What are some of these reasons why men have disconnected? I'll tell you. 1. Fear of failure. Men have become afraid to take risks, afraid to fail, and have become passive instead of proactive. 2. Cultural confusion. Society tells men to be something they're not, pushing them to embrace weakness over strength, and femininity, and lack of emotional intelligence. 3. Lack of vision. Without knowledge and experience, a clear mission, men are left aimless, disconnected from their Coreality and from who they truly are. The Matrix has launched a full-scale war on masculinity. The idea of alpha male is a lie, an invention of the Matrix to create a false image of what a man should be. It's the same system that's pushed the concept of alpha woman, or boss lady as they call it. You have to understand the power we give away to these labels. Just speaking life into these constructs gives them power over you and warps your reality. But here's the truth. A real frontliner doesn't need to buy into these labels. He doesn't seek validation in these fake ideologies. A frontliner isn't trying to be an alpha male. He's simply living in his mission and leading by example. The Matrix wants men to chase superficial power, but a frontliner knows that true power comes from within, from Coreality. The Matrix's tools of deception. Let me tell you some of them. As I've already mentioned, alpha male concept. The Matrix created this idea of alpha male to put men and women against each other. This concept pushes both genders to chase external validation like dominance, status, and power, rather than cultivating inner purpose and strength. It's a tactic to distract from true self-mastery, keeping people focused on how to appear to others rather than who they are inside, distracting men from purpose. Men are conditioned to focus on materialism, status, and external success, money, fame, possessions, rather than inner growth, leadership, and emotional intelligence. The Matrix keeps them chasing goals that appear successful on the outside, but leaves them feeling empty and unfulfilled in the inside. Emasculation of masculinity. Men are discouraged from embracing their natural role as leaders. Society paints assertiveness and taking charge of one's life as outdated or toxic, leaving men feeling disempowered and unsure of their place in the world. This leaves a void where true masculinity, strength and purpose should thrive. And finally, focusing on external progression. The Matrix encourages men to focus on external progress, like chasing women or accumulating financial wealth and acquiring flashy cars. This relentless pursuit of surface level gains distracts from deeper, more fulfilling path of self-growth, resilience and becoming a better man, a man who leads by example and embodies true strength and wisdom from within. So, why have men become soft? It's simple. Men have lost their understanding of what it is and what it means to live with your purpose. They've become reactive rather than proactive. Instead of creating their reality, men are being led by it. And this passivity has consequences. It's affected leadership. It's affected relationships, careers, mental health and overall happiness. Men are no longer frontliners. They're no longer training for life. They abandon the pursuit of growth and self-mastery. Here are some of the consequences of this type of man existing today. Loss of leadership. Without purpose, men are unable to lead their families, kids, communities, and even their own lives. 2. Diminished self-worth. Men who fail to lead lose confidence and self-respect very easily and very quickly. And 3. Strained relationships. Men who can't step into leadership create unbalanced dynamics in their relationship with women, leading to confusion and frustration. But there's hope. Every man has the potential to be a frontliner because we were born as it. This is the genetic understanding of men, to live with purpose, to lead and to thrive. The first step is to reconnect with your Coreality, to unplug from the Matrix and find a mission that drives you. A real frontliner is spiritually aligned, knowledgeable and dominant of his reality. He doesn't succumb to external labels or ideologies. He listens to his inner voice, to his Coreality, and that's what leads him. It's time for men to return to that true nature, to stop chasing external power and to start cultivating internal and inner strength. Steps to becoming a frontliner. This is non-negotiable and strictly mandatory. 1. Unplug from the Matrix. Reject the fake ideology that society has pushed onto you. Become your own master and be truly led by only one man, yourself or your father. 2. Find your mission. What is the purpose that drives you every day? Identify it and live by it. Do not let anyone question, deter or influence you. 3. Lead by example. A frontliner doesn't wait for permission to lead, he simply takes action. It's not about validation, it's about doing your part and stamping yourself in this world. 4. Cultivating self-mastery. Train your mind, body and spirit every day to become the best version of yourself. This is a must. Crave, seek and force your potential into your life. And 5. Create a reality. I cannot stress enough that the true man must lead his life, his relationship and his family by creating a reality where they all can thrive. Here's something you need to understand. Frontliners don't just thrive in their personal missions, they thrive in relationships too. A frontliner creates a culture, values and principles for his family. He leads with strength, love and purpose. Women are drawn to frontliners because they provide direction, security and growth. And here's the most important part. A frontliner doesn't suppress anyone, especially women. He creates an environment where everyone can thrive. This is key to building a strong, lasting relationship that aren't based on control but on mutual growth. On growth, guys. It's time for men to reclaim their power. The world needs frontliners now more than ever. If you're tired of being passive or feeling lost or living without purpose, it's time to step into your role as a frontliner. Coreality is the path to true leadership and growth, spirituality, emotional and physical. Remember, being a frontliner isn't about fitting into a label, it's about living your mission and creating a reality where you and those around you can thrive. A question for you, final question. Do you believe men have lost their ways in today's world? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And what's one step you've taken to reconnect with your purpose and mission as a man? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and if this video resonated with you, give it a like, a share, or share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content on becoming the best version of yourself. Let's build a world of frontliners, or men that are frontliners, one mission at a time. I'll see you in the next video.